Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm so happy to be with you today. Today we're bringing in heart awareness. Heart awareness. Sounds good. So let's do our 1 minute for peace. So we want to stand, sit, or lie down. And if you're standing or sitting, feet flat on the ground, feel the earth energy coming up through the bottom of your feet, through your entire body, transforming extra energy you no longer need into something beautiful like bubbles or butterflies, and release it out to the universe and feel the universe responding and that beautiful loving energy coming down. And you might even see a beautiful sun there, and you feel the heat coming on the shoulders, the head, and through the body. So just feeling very peaceful. Bring our hands into prayer position. And good morning, Joanne. And we'll just radiate peace. All right, we'll bring it in, radiate it out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, June. Hi, Lynn. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. We're bringing in heart awareness today. So now we're already feeling that connection. It's about awareness. Like we're always connected, but we don't always know it. And if we're not aware of it, um, then we can fall into what we call, negative stuff. So we want to keep cultivating happiness and joy and everything. So heart awareness for today. You're standing or sitting or lying down. If you're standing or sitting, feet shoulder or hip distance apart, bend your knees, elbows a little bit out, fingers gently open, smile on your face. Hi, Maria. Tuck your chin in a bit. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. When you start to feel those bubbles of joy coming up to make that beautiful smile on your face, start bouncing from the knees. Soften the shoulders, soften. Hi, Martha. Soften the shoulders. Feel that sun above you, and you're made of wax, and you're just kind of melting, softening any extra tension or any extra energy, any tension or stresses, just melting out, flying off like butterflies or bubbles. Smile, smile, smile. Let's take our hands over our heads and we'll bounce for 5 minutes with our hands over our heads to live to 100. Healthy, happy, well, to 100. And then just let your knees, your legs actually, the muscles in the legs, bring you up and down at whatever rhythm or rate is right for you today. Notice how the hands just get a massage because they're just hanging. And if you find yourself tensing or holding your wrists, then use your mind and soften. When we we move our hands, we use our arms so much. And if we start with tension in our fingers and our hands, then that could, affect our day. So let's relax. And if it's the end of the day for you or the middle, this is a great way to refresh, renew yourself. Breathe in through the nose, slowly, deeply, and gently. Breathe out through the mouth, slowly, gently, and fully. And we've got 3+ minutes. So I'll let you discover what your chi is telling you, what your body is telling you today. Tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Chin goes back a little bit, aligning the neck with the rest of the spine so that chi can flow unimpeded. Got about a minute left. Maybe gently scan your body as you're bouncing and see if there's any areas that are telling you there's a blockage, and then you just put your attention there, like pain in a knee or above the knee or your wrists, or maybe you're feeling very heavy, like the shoulders like, oh, it's so heavy. And then that's a good indication that you're trying to hold your shoulders. So let that go. Hello, lots of people coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alicia, Yipeng, Faye, thank you, thank you, thank you. Susan, Marlene. And we'll slowly let our hands, what if we bounced our hands down this time? Just kind of slowly bounced them down. A little bit different than you've normally done it. So instead of, I kind of use my hands to guide, just letting them continue to hang down. That's kind of fun. Hi, Pam. Excellent. And then continue bouncing and just let your shoulders guide your arms, and the arms are still not engaged. Just as I'm saying that, I could feel my muscles in my arms seize up a little bit. And so I'm using my will to release. Say, okay, soften, soften. Nothing for you to do. Just swing. Help to open up the spine, open up, relax the shoulders, release tension. And you could do a whole practice just with this kind of thing, noticing whichever movement you're doing and try to allow yourself to be aware of what's happening, and you can unwind yourself. Be aware of what's happening, inside, in the muscles and everything. And if you feel them start to tense, then you could say soften, soften, soften. Okay, cool. Very good. Very, very good. All right. So we're bringing in heart awareness. Elbows out, fingers open, smile on our face. And we'll do our shoulder shrug. So lift the shoulders up. Head goes back. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. And at about 9 seconds, slowly lower the shoulders and lift the head and feel spinal fluid going up into the spine. Might feel, through the spine into the brain. Might feel some coolness or something else. And then we'll pull the shoulders down like someone just turned a magnet on and they're just kind of and then release and do that 2 more times. Shoulders up, head back. Tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth, but breathing in and out slowly, deeply, and gently. All of these movements. Head comes up, shoulder come down. Chi and spinal fluid coming up through into the brain, clearing, starting to clear your chi field, any extra energy, butterflies, bubbles, light coming out to the ends of the universe. We'll do pull the shoulders down again, and then we'll do one more all together. Shoulders come up, head goes back. See if you can feel that build up. Slowly moving this head up, slowly the shoulders come down. And of course, if you feel any lightheadedness, sit down first of all, pull the shoulders down, and notice how long you held it, and then do like half that time, and release. And then you can build up. Hi, Christine. Let's tap the cheekbones, open, open, open. All blockages gone, completely healed. So you're underneath the eye, like if you're looking forward, you want to hit that point at the edge of the eye socket, right there, that cheekbone. Let's do that a little longer. We're opening up the front channel. These are called the stomach detoxification points. So you might actually feel chi going down the inside of the body and the front of the legs. Awesome. And now we'll move to the beginning of the eyebrow. So I'm all the way in the corner here where my eyebrows begin. Again, touching that eye socket best you can. You can use your knuckles. You can use one or more fingers. And these are the bladder detoxification points. And they go down the back and the back of the legs. And you can use colors too. So the first one is the stomach, so that would be yellow colors, and this is kidney and bladder, so you would use dark blue if you want to. Cup the top of your head, and of course, if a particular color you see is flowing through, then you don't say, oh, sorry, reverse, we're going to put this color in instead. So trust the wisdom that you have within. All right. Clap your hands. Cup the inside of the left elbow and the right side. and underarm, left side, and right side, and the window of the lungs, and the right side. Now we're going to do that whole set 2 more times. Clapping, we're stimulating our heart. So this little, might not do it. So make sure you have vibration happening. Then the inside of the left elbow, and follow the vibration, see where it goes. Does it go to the tip of your fingers? When you're cupping under your arms, can you feel it at the back of the shoulder? Can you feel it going down the spine or up into the brain? And if you're not feeling anything, then you need to go and make that a little firmer. That's why we have a cupped hand instead of a flat hand. Hi Shelby, you made it. Facebook was cooperating with you today or not. Awesome. Now we're going to go to the kidney area and cup here. Then we use the back of our hands to massage the kidneys. And the skin is part of the lung system. So you're actually connecting your lung system with your kidney system. And then we turn our hands over and do the palms, and the palms is a connection to the heart, right? Heart meridian. So you're connecting your kidneys with your heart system. So how about that? And then tap, you got a little bit earlier. Excellent. Tap the tailbone and the hips. And then come down to the knees. You can't really see me, so you're just gonna have to believe me. I'm cupping the tops of my knees. Reach around to the backs, both sides left, both sides right. Come up on the toes, down on the heels. So this is when I remember, oh, I want to put a shelf up on the wall over there. Avoid this if you're pregnant. And then it goes out of my head until, the next day at this time. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope you are having a beautiful day. I hope that today's going to just be the best Friday you've had in all of March. It's the first Friday, yeah. So that was our active exercises. So how do you feel? Do you really feel like, hey, I feel my body, I feel my mind, I feel emotions, I feel my connection to the divine. Body, mind, spirit, soul, aligning, that's where we're going for. When that happens, the chi flows, miracles happen. Unbelievable things. You send it out, what you want to the universe, and it comes back to you in surprising ways. All right. So we still have our feet shoulder hip distance apart, and our knees are bent, and our elbows are out, and we're going to stretch our fingers and toes on purpose, sending the chi to the tips of the toes and the tips of the fingers, like we're doing the growing game. So we've got really long fingers and toes happening, imagining that, and then we release, sends the chi through. It's really good if you have arthritis, and it also helps us to activate 12 meridians. 6 start in the feet and 6 in the hands. The chin comes in a little bit. We touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Behind the front teeth. Breathe. Feel the earth energy coming through from your feet up through the ankles and knees. We're just going to allow that feeling again. You can do this for your whole practice, just to feel the chi coming through your body, releasing what you no longer need, and out to the universe, and allowing the universe to pour back however you see it. It comes to me like glittery, through filling up all those spaces that you just opened. And we were bouncing already, so we're not going to bounce again, but it just felt like bouncing there for a second. But feel that connection, okay? And we're going to say the password. I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. So let's say that again. And feel it. So we said it here. Let's feel it from the truth of our voice. I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together, and we'll bring it right here to the heart, and we'll say it from the heart. I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. And see if you notice how deep you are feeling it now. And also, did you feel the difference? So it started to go deeper and deeper, and that's how Master Lin was explaining why you say thank you 3 times. So you could do that with anything. This felt for me that we went really that much more deeper. And then you connect to what's most divine for you. Just let go into your angel's arms, your creator, your family. You just feel, you're at one of those family gatherings that there were just so many people running around the house, and you were safe and you were having a good time. It's all delicious. And you ask for what you want. You throw it in. You say, you know what? I seem to remember at some point I was feeling joyful and skipping around the house. I want to feel that feeling today. So we're going to do a little bit of connecting with your body's energy. So we take our hands like this, okay? And I am going to we'll see how this works. We may switch and do, my idea is to do this for a little bit and then switch to connect with your heart's energy, which is like this, okay? So when we do this one, we have our elbows out, our fingers are connected, just so we hold our weight on our left foot and then extend our right foot out another half a step. And then I like to bend my knees more because that feels very sturdy for me. And you can see what feels right for you. And then you breathe in and you allow the wave of your breath to take you to the left side. You hang out there for a little bit, see how that feels. And you breathe out and you let the wave of your breath take you to the right side. And you can hang out here as long as you want. And you just slowly go back and forth. Just sliding back and forth. Or maybe you do it, come up and come down. That's nice too. Whatever works for you is the thing. Because we're bringing in contentment. We're allowing ourselves to be okay in the moment. When you're doing these movements, now if you can, you switch to breathing in and out through the nose. And then have your eyes closed as much as possible during the practice to kind of shut out all the stimuli around you. You can open your eyes later and then say hello to everything and see everything's going to be smiling at you. That's from Ellen. Ellen Cohen gave me that. Color is white. We're cultivating contentment, releasing grief, sadness, and depression. And this one has been particularly difficult for me to figure out what contentment was. And I started with just like a tiny moment. And then, of course, when that happens, I try to grab it and it goes away. So this is a practice. We're learning how to recognize joy and happiness and peace and contentment and gratitude so we can bring it in when we need it, when we don't have that, when we have the opposite, when we have anger, hatred, when we have anxiety, grief, or fear. So just swing. And then we'll come back to center. You can continue doing that, or you could move into gratitude. You come back to center, bring your right foot back in, and your hands up in prayer position. And then we breathe in, and we give a little bow, bowing at the hips, not the waist. That's better for your body. Go at the hinge. And just let yourself have this blue light now going through you and just having the feeling of gratitude. And if something comes to mind, you say, wow, I'm grateful for the color green, whatever it might be. Breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you come up. Maybe you're just in a sea of blue, inside and outside, feeling all psychedelic, like you're kind of moving through the blue, if you can picture that. Disco. And just feel what gratitude feels like, and how when you are focusing on gratitude, and you kind of look around in that gratitude, and do you see any fear? If there is, it's very small, it's very behind, because the gratitude is filling you up. Let's one more breath in. So grateful for you, for the force of the universe and my masters to bring me to this point today. Okay. Hi, Joanne. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so what we want to do is we do want to gather all the chi. So bring it all into the lower dantian and give it a spin. My eyes don't want to open. They're feeling most happy. And spin it, spin it, spin it. Faster and faster. Get smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter. And then it turns into a tiny little energy pill you tuck deep behind the navel. Mine is just a swirly marble. Love marbles. And rub your hands together. Marbles are like, and you know, when I was young, they're just all different. The swirls and the colors. And they're smooth unless you drop it somewhere and it chips. So off you go to your day. If you want to, if you can, bring in some more soothing. Just patting down, saying, yes, I remember you're here. You are helping me move through this beautiful life. And thank you, thank you, thank you, right? So we'll bring our hands up, 10,000 more hands coming out, arms and hands, reaching up to the universe as the universe is just pouring down your family, the angels, the fairies, all these beings that you know but have forgotten perhaps. And we touch our head with our hands to accept the gifts of the universe, start drawing them into our chi field. As we breathe, we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay. Have a beautiful Friday. Bye.